values are peace, truth, equity, justice, and equality. As an organization, we are dedicated to fostering spiritual awakening and transformation in Zimbabwe. We are reminded of Cindy Jacobs' prophecy, that is prophecy in 1998 of October. I'll read the prophecy in short. Zimbabwe prophesied by Cindy Jacobs. The river is going to flow through Zimbabwe, and I see a powerful torrent of rain and of water, a mighty rushing torrent. I see, this is Cindy Jacobs, that there are strongholds in the church of division, and the accuser of the brethren is active to discourage souls. An army of women with the Deborah anointing will march across the land. There will be like a net all over Zimbabwe with a prayer, with a powerful anointing, the women first and many following. I see ancient thrones coming down, reconciliation between black and white, the spirit of racism which goes back to tribal, to the tribes. I will use Zimbabwe like a jewel. She will help feed the whole world with the beautiful produce. God will break the case that came from civil war. The case will be broken. I know nothing about Zimbabwe. This is in the Jacobs. The land will produce beautiful beef. New factories will be built. Zimbabwe has its Ministry of Reconciliation that unites African people. The anointing of reconciliation will be all over Zimbabwe. Do not be afraid of the change. Although it looks like we are going backwards, I have a plan for you. Satan thinks he is advancing, but I will express wickedness at high levels. Do not be afraid. Satan will try to bring war. This army will be used to stop war and bloodshed. A treaty will be written with other nations. Zimbabwe will be used like Switzerland to bring the healing of nations and to break down ancient things. Your nation came through trickery, but God will restore it. You will be given a piece of land, a beautiful place to pray. You will build a place to watch and pray. It will be like a compound with a place to sleep. The others will give their lives for intercession. Senior citizens will have places to stay and give their times to pray day and night. This is Cindy Jacobs' prophecy in October 30, 1998. Zimbabwe is called to be a facilitator. Zimbabwe Intercessors Movement is called to be a facilitator of a spiritual revival that will bring about economic, political, and social uplift in this nation. I am compelled to bring you to attention the pressing challenges facing Zimbabwe and the crucial role that the Zimbabwe Council of Churches, the Catholic Council of Bishops, the Evangelical Fellowship of Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe Network of Churches, and all other church bodies are tasked to address. It is evident that our country is currently grappling with numerous social, economic, and political issues. This is significantly impacting the lives of ordinary citizens. Our people are facing hardships ranging from unemployment, high inflation, and inadequate access to essential services such as healthcare and education. This is leading to extreme poverty. In these turbulent times, I firmly believe that the power of prayer and intercession is required urgently to address these situations. It is clear that a spiritual revival is essential to lead our nation towards a positive trajectory in all aspects of life. It is in times like these that in times like these, that we must turn our faith to God and speak guidance, strength, and wisdom from the Lord. As leaders within the Christian community, I implore the church to use its position to intercede on behalf of our beloved country, Zimbabwe. The church holds a unique position to foster dialogue, promote reconciliation, and advocate for positive change in this nation of Zimbabwe. Your moral authority and commitment to social justice can serve as a catalyst for healing, division, and inspiring constructive action. On behalf of the body of Christ, we are declaring a national day of kneeling and prayer for the next 2 months, commencing on Monday, that will be on 3 June 2024, and continuing on every Monday and Friday, 300 hours. We urge you to take a moment to kneel on knees wherever you are, just to say, God bless Zimbabwe. Invoking the divine guidance and intervention that our nation so desperately needs, let us come together in unity of purpose and faith, transcending our differences and divisions to seek divine intervention and guidance for Zimbabwe, our beloved nation. Together through collective prayers and supplications and intercessions, we can pave the way for a brighter future for our nation, Zimbabwe. We are reminding our political leaders, I repeat, we are reminding our political leaders of their responsibility to govern this nation. The church shall speak with one voice. Churches should be guided accordingly and monitored by mother bodies who have accredited them. This is our foreign declaration in closing. Our nation, Zimbabwe, a nation of peace, prosperity, justice, and freedom for all citizens who will be equally before the law and before God. Zimbabwe shall be a God-fearing nation. Zimbabwe's economy shall recover and be strong again. Zimbabwe shall be a nation of plentiful jobs and opportunities for everyone. Our people shall return from diaspora to live and work in this motherland, our country, Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe will once again be the breadbasket of Africa and the world beyond. Our nation will be blessed and not cursed. And I decree and declare that Zimbabwe is not cursed, but it is blessed. May our prayers be heard and our actions be guided by love, compassion, as we strive for a better tomorrow. Thank you, and may God bless you, and may God bless Zimbabwe.